Okay, welcome. My name is Kate Cherry, and I'm the Regional Director of the Athena Network in Bedfordshire and St Albans. And this is a little bit different today. I'm joined here by the lovely Pierre Bauzee of Beyond Satisfaction. Hi, Pierre.
Hi, Kate. Very happy to be here and be with you to talk about my business and anything you want to ask me.
Fabulous. I'll get cracking in a minute. So, why is Pierre here? So, I always wanted to interview Pierre anyway. We met, I think, in the last year. I can't remember anyway, through networking. And so Pierre is not a member of mine, obviously, because I run a women's network, and Pierre is unable to attend that, and also is not in the area I operate in. So Pierre's based in London. And Pierre works in an area that I'm very passionate about. And in fact, if I didn't do what I'm doing now, I think I would somehow work in some kind of customer service training. So we've always hit it off from the first time we met. And I won't bore you with all the we've had, but I always knew I wanted to interview him, whether it's on my Athena platform or Arbon. And actually, then more recently, as I decided we're doing a summer event, drum roll, because this is hot off the press, I asked Pierre to be my speaker, and he has accepted. So I'm incredibly excited because we're going to share all Pierre's knowledge and expertise, and he's going to tell you a little bit about how he got there. And that is on the 14th of July in Biggleswade. So I'll share a bit more about that at the end. But I'm going to jump straight into my questioning, Pierre. So thank you for being here today.
You're welcome.
I'm really excited to share a bit more about what you do with the wider world, whether it's people coming to the event or anyone else, because I think it's so incredibly valuable. So firstly, basics. What does your business do and how does it help people?
Let's start by this indeed. So I'm Pierre. I'm the founder of Beyond Satisfaction. So what my business do is helping businesses to improve their customer experience. So the way I help businesses is mainly with two focus, either helping business owners of small businesses, either sole trader or startups in terms of coaching support. So I'll be helping them to see where they can manage clients' expectation more successfully, what feedback approach and strategy they should have to increase the quality and quantity of their feedback, what strategies and CRM processes they should have in order to manage clients more successfully, increase client satisfaction, but as well get more from clients in terms of retention or average spent. So that's one of the two things I do. And the other thing I do, which takes definitely most of my time, is training courses. So any businesses with a team, either part of the hospitality industry, either part of the IT industry, or even private medical sector, but as well any other type of industries, such as call centers, which are having a team dealing with clients on a constant basis. I'll be coming on site to deliver customer service training and kind of help them to deliver the best customer care, and mostly deal successfully with all type of clients while being consistent, which is definitely not an easy task to achieve.
Yeah, totally. And so I'm sure people really want to know I mean, everyone deals with customer service, whether you like it or not. How did you start your business? Tell us a bit about your journey into where Beyond Satisfaction is now, because it's been quite a progression, hasn't it? So what's your background?
Yeah, sure. So my background is hospitality. I've been working for more than 10 years, obviously in the UK, obviously in France, where I'm from, but as well in China, a little bit in the US. So I've been mostly working, running events, very big conferences in five-star hotels. Um, I think the main reason why I wanted to start my business, first of all, that's something I always had in mind for kind of many years before I started it. So I'm kind of a COVID-born business 3 years ago. So the beginning of lockdown gave me this opportunity to kind of work on implementing and launching my business. But the main reason why I wanted to start it is because I realized that not only customer service is something that all businesses have in common, but as well something that is crucial for each business success when you understand what it includes and what you can do with it moving forward by making the best impact on your clients and therefore on the business. So when I saw that, I realized the large scope of opportunities there is and how I can help businesses in so many different various ways, and which is what I'm doing today, and I'm really taking pleasure in doing.
I love how you had that journey as well to identifying the need in your industry that you had a knowledge of, so your subject matter expertise in where you were comfortable, and then quite quickly, because it was quite quick, wasn't it? It was a matter of months before you're like, actually, everyone needs this.
Mhm.
We've all had interesting customer service experiences, and obviously often you give what you get. So
Yeah,
there's I thoroughly believe it's not always the customer's always right, but there's definitely a way to talk to the customer even when they're wrong.
definitely.
So we see it day to day, don't we? So um, we met networking. That became part of your journey quite early on, didn't it? So when did you start networking for your business, and how did it benefit you?
So I started to network. So I started my business kind of around 3 years ago, and I've started to network between a year and a half to 2 years ago. Um, I mean, when I started to network after a few months, the first thing I said to myself is, why didn't I start it from day one when I launched my business?
Mm,
Now it's been very, very beneficial because just building all those relationships and making this long-term impact on your business. And when you realize not only how networking works, but as well the approach you should have to networking, and you become a networker at heart by really building those relationships and really therefore making the best impact on your business, not only with sales, but with so many other things such as partnership, me and you right now being doing this
yeah.
recording together, the referrals you can get, and all the things you is really like a long-term journey. It's a little bit like when you cycle, only when you cycle like for a certain while will the bicycle start to move by itself. Well, it's the same with networking. You really need to understand it's a long-term journey. Once you understand that, it just makes the best impact on your business, and that is definitely a huge focus for my business as it stands and as it will stand for the many years to come until I stop running my business when I'll be older.
Yeah. Well, depending on the business these days, sometimes there are things you can carry on after. A lot of people stick around because they just love what they do, don't they? These days, it's not anymore retirement age and that's it, is it? So you
Definitely.
can choose how much you work and which contracts you take on, which is the beauty, isn't it? So
Very true.
we've got to do a shout out for Lizzie, obviously. Lizzie Phillips, If I Want to Network, that's how we met.
Yes,
So we're very, very grateful to Lizzie and her I Want to
definitely.
Network meetings. So do have a look at those. So I announced at the beginning, you're my big secret at the moment, Pierre.
Mhm.
You're you're my speaker for the Athena Summer Networking Barbecue. So for the Bedfordshire and St Albans part of Hertfordshire region, up in Biggleswade at the Shortmead House, which is a wedding venue, which has been taken on by one of my members who's a photographer, Esme Robinson. And so it's the 14th of July. We're really pleased to have you with us. Remind us the title of your talk.
So it's about the keys to success to manage clientele's expectations, which is a very, very important topic. It goes back a little bit with what you just said, because it's not, like you said, about whether the client is right or wrong, but it's about what is the part of responsibility the business has in the client being wrong if the client's wrong. So
Mm.
I'll be talking about all this, how to manage clients successfully, how to make sure they remain an opportunity for the business rather than a threat. So they just have the best experience and it has the best impact on your business.
Brilliant. That's going to be really valuable to any of the businesses there. I know we've got a whole plethora of different industries in the room. And so what's next for us, for you, us? I know what's next for us, Pierre, but what's next for you and your business, and how can people interact with you? What are you selling at the moment? What can people sign up for, and how can people use you, and where can they find you?
What I'm doing right now, and I'm constantly kind of delivering, is monthly masterclasses that work very well for small business owners or just business owners who just want to get basic insights on specific customer service topic. I do 3 different ones. What is to come related to that is I'm planning to do a customer care program from next year, 2024, for small business owners as well, where it's going to include those 3 different masterclasses, but much more things with it, different brainstorming sessions between each masterclasses, action plans, specific one-to-one with each business owner part of this program, etc., etc. So that's to come, but right now I'm still doing those monthly masterclasses. Obviously, I still do coaching and training courses, either to coaching to business owners or training courses to teams, part of businesses dealing with clients on a constant basis. So they can feel free to reach out to me anytime on LinkedIn or by email. What's to come in the future? I'll say, well, definitely to grow my brand. What I would like is kind of in the future to kind of be not only implemented in the UK, but kind of have a team helping me to kind of spread this customer service expertise throughout UK, throughout France. I would like to be implemented in France or other countries in the world. And another project that I really would like to implement in the future is digital learning, where I kind of have digital platform for people to learn by themselves the basics of customer service and customer experience.
Brilliant, because that's something that could be rolled out to businesses and their employees, can't it? So, and I guess with some of the customers you work with, you must tailor to their corporate level expectations and what they want people to, how they want people to behave, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Pierre, for your time. I'm looking forward to the 14th of July. So I will be putting a booking link somewhere on these posts. You will see it. If you're seeing this after the 14th of July, there's no event, you missed it, but you can still touch base with Pierre and get in touch with him and me for my meetings as well. So thank you for your time, Pierre, and see you soon.
Thank you very much to you, Kate. See you soon.